What is good, everybody? What is good, everybody? You already know what it is. Gonna wait for a couple of you guys to come in. I already put the post out there. Please share the stream. Please go and do all that. Put it on Instagram, put it on Twitter, put it on all that. Let's get this shopping. We're gonna be here for about an hour, and then we're gonna book it. I appreciate everybody that shows up and wants to kick it with us, man. There's a big deal for me, ladies and gentlemen. And that's a fact. Let me see what this is. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome into the first episode of Vibecast. It's going to be my man, the rapper's rapper, like we were just talking about. One of the dopest dudes that I've heard on this music shit in quite a while. Delivery, bars, he's got everything. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam motherfucking Calhoun.
Thank you for that. I got to live up to that now.
What's going on, my brother?
What's up, brother? How are you?
Oh, man, you know, living the life. Living the life.
Let's get into it. We got the Trump debate today. I don't care what side you're on, but I gotta watch that. It's a part of history.
Oh, dude, we have to watch that. Yeah. I am definitely I told my wife to record it, and then I was like, "Nah, well, screw that shit." Adam just hit me up and said, "Nope, we're leaving at 9 o'clock. I'm seeing this shit live."
Yeah, I can't.
I'm with it.
I'm a Trump dude, so I gotta see this shit.
Dude, I'm excited for it. So who you voting for?
Come on, man. I voted.
I needed to do that real quick.
I voted twice in my life, and they were both times were for Donald Trump. Yeah,
that's an absolute fact. Like you have to. And like I've been fighting with people, and I've been arguing with people, and I told them, I was like, it's simple. Look at your life when Trump was president, and then look at your life after that. That's all you have to really do.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that there's a lot of states felons can't vote, but I live in Illinois, and you know, even though we are a blue state, I'm still able to practice my freedom to vote. So I do.
Absolutely. You need to get down to Florida, man.
I will tell you this. If they try some weird stuff where they steal it or whatever, I have to move to a red state. I will not live in a blue state. There's no way.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I was, for a long time, I was confused about this whole politics shit. And then as I started getting older, I really started getting into it and everything, and really paying attention. And then it baffles me, and it makes me fucking really like confused. Like, why people, all you have to do is use your brain. Don't follow what you see on what's trending, or don't follow who's saying this or who's saying that. Use your actual brain, and you can figure it the fuck out. Like, it's not really difficult. What's going to benefit you and your family?
You know what I'm saying? Don't use your feelings. Take your feelings out of it. And listen.
Shit, that'll never happen.
We could talk about politics all day, but yeah, I'm excited for it, and I hope Trump wins, and that's
absolutely. Huh. Trump 2024 in this motherfucking channel. That's a fact. Facts. Now let's talk about Pale Horse. I'm doing the album review the night you drop it. So when you drop it Friday night at 9:30, I'm doing a live album review for it. I'm fucking excited.
Me too, man. Thank you.
I'm fucking stoked, bro. The last 2 tracks you dropped were the 2 singles from the album, which Pale Horse, Friday the 13th, is coming out on all streaming platforms. If you haven't yet pre-ordered, go do that shit now. The link, everything is going to be down below.
Steal it. Listen to it for free on YouTube. Get it wherever you can get it. I don't care. Just listen to it.
And I could vouch for the last couple album reviews that I've done in Adam Calhoun's. I almost could guarantee this one's going to be fucking fire just like the rest of them. So please go get them. He's already had 2 tracks out on YouTube. Fire. Especially Glass House, bro. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Glass House was fucking amazing. It's like all you guys came in there. Catalin, all of them. My man Struggle. Mises, all you guys did 100. Everybody came with their A game.
Kat,
That was one of my favorites, man.
yeah, Caitlin Curtis. I told her this to her face. I said she's one of the best singers in the world. Top 10. She can hang with any one of these, the biggest singers. Her voice is just so big, so beautiful, so natural.
The projection is crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. What is that? What are you drinking on there?
Well, this a subscriber made this for me.
That's pretty awesome.
Yep. This is just water. And something else in there, but I can't say nothing. Bro, I'm so excited. I'm sorry if I'm talking. I am fanning out right now. I am a huge fan of yours, and it's just an honor for you to be on my page, bro. For real.
It's an honor to be here. And early on in my career, even up to recently, I didn't realize how important the reaction community is to independent artists, especially independent artists. Like myself, but you guys push our music further than we can push it even. So, I mean, you guys are a very big part of the independent music scene. And now you see reactors coming to like shows and like stuff like that and like doing interviews like like behind stage, and you see them on the stage, and it's like, this is all new. It's evolving. What I'm saying is the reaction channels, you know what I mean? And so thank you guys for all the work that you guys have done, you know.
Dude, it's one of those things that it's a win-win. And I could speak for myself. I can't speak for everybody else, but for myself, it's a win-win, because being able to dive into you guys' music and live into you guys' lyrics, and then being able to actually meet you guys in person and actually have that connection as well. As a fan, as a consumer of your music, it's like the best thing in the world. So like I tell everybody, this is not a fucking job to me. This is what I love to do. And then when I can connect to the actual artist that I'm reacting to, it's like the cherry on top of fucking everything. That's because beautiful. you guys deserve as much publicity, especially the independent artists, the whole entire group of you. All of you need to have that support system behind you. That is not, your family or your closest friends. To have a person that become a fan of yours, and then being able to sit here and talk to you like that. This is what hip hop is about. This is what music is about. It's having that connection with the fan and the artist, and just showing the love all across the board with no bullshit.
I think you guys are getting it, or you're in at a good time too, because you're here before everyone else. I think you guys are going to get bigger, because especially what I'm doing right now for this album, as far as talking to YouTube creators and reactors, it's like a mainstream artist, they'll go on like podcasts, big podcast platforms, and they'll do interviews, right? So I said to myself, wait a minute, I'm independent. These guys do all of our music and reviews and create all this content. So why don't I just go on all the reactors that I like channels, stuff, the guys that really know hip hop, the guys that have been reacting to my music for so long, and I'll go that route. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That, I think more people are going to start doing that. I think you guys are going to get even bigger. So I'm excited for all of it.
And that'll be dope, because I mean, like I said, it's a win-win for everybody. Everybody's going to be able to win. Like people, there's people that I get all the time when I react to your stuff, and I'll see it in the comment section and say, "Yo, thanks for putting me on, Adam. I never heard of him until you reacted to him, and then once I heard him, I went balls to the wall and I supported." And there's a lot of people that I get on my comments just saying, "Yo, I was in Adam's live or whatever, and over this, he told me to come this way, and Adam sent me or something like that, or Upchurch sent me, whoever sent me." And so it's a give and take, like you scratch my back, I scratch yours type of situation, which also goes back to what we were talking about behind the camera. It was just the feel of the old school coming back. Like, I got you. It's like the feeling of that old school feel coming back. Like, I'm going to help you. You're going to help me. Let's make this money together. I got your back. You got my type shit. Yeah. So, I mean, that's why I'm so happy that I'm able to do this full time and able to really get into this and really give it all to show as much support as I can for all the independent artists that I react to. Because without you guys and your fan base, I'll be a fat motherfucker sitting in this camera talking shit by myself.
No, your reactions always crack me up, man. I always wonder who you're looking at when you're talking, yelling that way, the other way.
That's my man Federico, bro. So this is what happened. I've said this story a couple of times already. When I started doing YouTube, I'm not a camera type of nigga. I don't like looking in the camera though. So I get nervous. So I just look to the side. So I've done it so fucking much that I'm not nervous at the camera no more, but I just do it out of habit now. So people ask me so many times, who the fuck you talking to? So I just created a fucking character and said, that's who I'm talking to. And he represents the haters. He represents all the naysayers and all these fucking people that like to talk shit. And then when I go off of my rants, that's who I'm talking to right there.
That's
but
cool.
I hate it. I hate the fucking camera. I hate being in front of this shit.
Yeah,
it scares the fuck out of me.
It's definitely different. Oh,
so are you gonna do a tour? Are you gonna do a tour anytime in the future?
So
like in the Florida area?
Okay, so I leave for tour with Brantley and Demon Jones, and that's just like a month, like 12-date type thing.
Okay.
That ends the year, and then next year I start in April. It's a long tour. It's like 3 months with no break. And yeah, I got 5 shows in Florida.
I'm gonna go to one for sure.
You got to make one. We're hitting every main part of Florida, so.
Okay, so I'll catch you when you come down more north. When you come down when you come to more north of Florida.
Yeah, they got like Sanford, which I think is somewhere by. I think it's by near Orlando, not far from it. Where are you at?
I'm in Crystal River.
Is that on the Gulf or the Atlantic?
Atlantic, I want to say.
Motherfucker.
I'm like literally about 45 minutes away from Orlando.
Oh, well, then you'll be close.
Then I'm going to Orlando. Babe, Get the gas ready. We going.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see your ass live. I'm going to rap all your shit right in the crowd.
You come up on stage? No, you just come up on stage.
Oh, I can't do that. No, bro.
All right.
Hell no. I can't do that. But depending how much I drink, that's all that really matters. Like if I take too much shots, I might end up there without a shirt. I don't know.
Let's go.
Let's go. I don't know. It might happen. But no, definitely. I have to go to one of your shows. I have to. I'm trying to hit every single body. Whoever comes live that shows me love and I show them love with the reactions, I'm trying to see them live. Each and every one of you.
Well, you're welcome to come to any of the shows, and I'll make sure you get backstage and around me, and that'd be great.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm there. I am there. This is one question that I've always wanted to ask you. Your writing process, when you get down to like actually put down pencil or pen to pad, what's your niche? Like, what do you have to do to get ready to do it? Or are you just one of those that get in there and just write? It just comes to you that easy.
So I never write unless I'm writing for a project. It's like, yeah, I don't like get an itch to write. I get an itch to do a project and then I start writing. But what I do is I pick out all my beat selection first of all the beats that I like. And what I used to do is I used to sit down while the engineer was sitting there and write to the beat. And this is why you can see the evolution of me getting better still, which is crazy. Usually when you get older in rap in your 40s, you kind of start to fall off. You're not, right. Kind of over with. I started getting better because some of the, working with Tom, that leveled me up. Working with guys who are better rappers than me has sharpened my sword. And then me also doing this, which is very important. I used to just write to the beat and just rhyme words together in a way that I thought sounded cool. Now what I'll do is I'll cut the beat on and I'll sit there for a good amount of time till I get that first line. When I sink in that first line, I cut the beat off, I walk away. I'll write at night before I go to bed. I'll think of metaphors and punchlines and doubles, and I'll start thinking of that. When I used to just write, just to fill in the space for the beat. I used to just rhyme whatever, and I didn't really. I was just aggressive and rhyming bullshit with bullshit,
Right.
just to make a song. And now I'm like, no, now I want to be taken serious as a rapper, like really serious. So I'll sink in my first line and I'll cut the beat off. Won't listen to the beat again. I'll start writing bars, putting together different bars, different stuff like that, different cadences. I'll cut the beat back on a day later and I'll start filling in those blanks. And man, it starts coming out beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I've
That's
always
nuts.
been really good at cadence. Even when I was just rhyming like, whatever. I could always catch that cadence that sounded cool, like the delivery. My
Right.
delivery is always good, but now I'm sharpening to where I'm delivering and I have a purpose of what I'm saying.
Facts. Facts. And you hear it. You hear it in that Glass House song. That Glass House song, the way you came in on the beat with the aggression that you came in, and I was just like, oh, okay, he's gonna talk. He's gonna talk to everybody on this.
Yeah.
And you did that exact same fucking thing. You just talk. I was just like, yo, he's talking that grown man shit. It's serious. Is
Yeah.
that because when I hear it, I'm just like, yeah, I want to go to the school and just start slapping the shit out of kids. Every time I like, yo, straighten the fuck up, man. Listen to this man. Listen to the way this man's fucking talking. That's the way you grown man talk right there, man.
Yeah, that reminded me just like that typical that real like in the pocket East Coast like kind of flow. It was real. That one was I really enjoyed that one.
Right. And that was crazy because I heard where you were from, and then I'm just like, you sure he's not from Brooklyn? Like I swear to God he's from Brooklyn. It's
But
just you
see,
have that I don't know, that Brooklyn shit, bro.
I mean that is who I grew up like Master Ace. That was probably the first CD,
Mm.
one of the first CDs I ever had. And then after that it was over with. It was Wu-Tang, ODB, Big L, just I mean all the East. I mean I can name you East Coast rappers that really nobody knows very much about except from the East Coast, like AZ, like shit like that.
Okay,
Like
yes, sir.
yeah, like so I just really dove deep into that when I mean you're talking I was 12, 13 years old listening to Master Ace, like who the fuck what, and I'm a white kid, that's why I always make it a thing that's known. Like, yo, I was listening to all my idols growing up were black dudes. There was no Eminem to idolize as a rapper.
Right.
It was,
Right.
I had Bo Jackson on my wall with MJ and a Wu-Tang poster out of the CD. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. That's the thing about it is back in our days, back in that time frame, that whole race shit. Like now, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm from the fucking projects. I'm from the fucking hood, and you know how many white friends I had? We didn't see that. That didn't exist.
Yeah.
Like my white friend will say nigga just like I will say nigga. It didn't matter to us. I didn't care. We didn't care about any of that. It wasn't a thing. It
It's
started
different
becoming
now.
a thing. Oh, yeah, now? Oh my God. Oh my God. When you did that one song that you said, I was like, say it again.
Yeah.
For the ones in the back, man, fuck that. Who gives a shit? But it's that's the problem is that somebody told me is our old school mentality is the reason why it blocks us from understanding why. And I was like, no, you're not understanding what we're saying. I don't want to understand why you think that way. I want you to stop thinking that way.
That's it.
And that's what it is. It's not, I don't care what you think. You're wrong. I can tell you 100% say you're wrong.
Yeah. That's why
right
I don't like the saying, we're going to have to agree to disagree. No. Someone's wrong and someone's right. That's it.
And maybe you do a whole debate saying we're going to have to agree to disagree. It's going to be shitty at nope. I'm winning.
Yeah.
I'm winning and you're losing. That's what's going to happen.
When
it's crazy.
When we were kids, you could be like, oh, that's gay. And that didn't mean anything, but like, oh, that's whack. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case anymore,
Yeah, yo, dude, you want to come to Bed Bath & Beyond? No, nigga, that's gay. I'm not fucking doing that shit with you.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? And then you say it now, like, why are you assuming that? I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, please let us go.
It's wild.
And then they said that we can't, we can't just let it go and just go with the times. And Like, brother, man, go tell my father to go with the times because he feels the same exact fuck way I feel.
Yeah, I ain't going.
It's gonna be different. Nope, I'm not passing that line. Sorry, it ain't gonna happen. I like my country the way it was. And we got to get it back to that, and that's just what it is.
I agree always.
Because no, it didn't matter. Like, and with all the drama and all the crap that goes on the internet, and all the crap that people start to have nothing to do with any fucking problems. Like let's leave it the fuck alone and let's enjoy the fucking music and let's just have fun with it. Enjoy for what it is.
I agree, man.
It's nuts. Oh, the next time, because I want to do the live with your album review on Friday. And I'm going to send you a clip that I saw. I had to go down the emails that I saw. And it was about a veteran that had passed away about a month ago. And his son hit me up. And I just want you to read that letter, just between me and you. And I want you to just read that letter, bro.
Oh, 100%.
It's the most amazing thing in the freaking world, bro. I swear to God. It went so in that I'm pretty sure you get a lot of those type of fans. They'll send you something that really, really like touched you and like got you to a point where you're like, oh my God, you know what I'm doing is actually working. And it gives you that extra oomph to keep on going and keep on pushing.
Yeah, I've had a lot of over the years from veterans, a few Purple Hearts, which is unreal to me. They've mailed me them. A lot of the I don't want to misspeak on what they are, but they're basically I think they're the Killed in Action bracelets that have, you know, the name on it and what their rank was and the dates, and they're like metal. I love them, but I'm always worried on wearing them because of what people will ask me if I was in the service, which I wasn't. I was in prison and stuff like that, but I get a lot of those. So what I do now is at home I have this big wooden thing, like table, like felt on it, and I keep all the coins that that have been given to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and all the bracelets and the medals and everything. It's just like it's like I feel bad. Like, no, I can't take that, but they're like, no, please take this, and I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, Doc Ford's in the chat right now. Doc Ford, he sent me. So this is his platoon. Real quick, I'm gonna show you. And he sent me some pins. Him and his people made that for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's Army. Is that that's what my son was. Jesus Christ, why can't I think of it right now?
This is from the 503rd IR 173rd ABCT, The Rock. Wow, that
11. That's what my son was in the Army. He was infantry, and he jumped out of planes. Airborne. That's what I was thinking of. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, him and everybody in his team. With that, also sent me a whole bunch of their pins and stuff like that. I got that like in a little jewelry box thing that I have all the stuff that people give me.
So much love the veterans and stuff like that.
Dude,
and,
it's amazing.
Yeah, I would do anything for those guys.
Yeah, me and my wife, we did a back to school donation live for the kids in our community to go and get them book bags and what they need to go to school to start their first day. And we're trying to do a toy drive, and then we're going to do in the summertime, next summer in 2025, I want to do something alive for the veterans and just donate to a cause right over here where I live at.
Just be careful, like where you donate, because, and they'll tell you too, a lot of these, like when you donate to any charities, most of that shit don't even go to the actual people who need it. It goes to the people, even the nonprofits and all that bullshit. A lot of charities are bullshit. You really got to find the right one. That's a problem that I've had in the past.
Right. I did one charity a long time ago, and they screwed us. It was for where I was working at, and they really fucked us on it, like bad.
If I raise money for somebody or for a charity, Let me take that back. If I'm raising money, it's for a family, and I give that money to the family. That's what I do.
Help the direct issue,
Yeah.
not have that third party going around shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it should be. I mean, there's a lot that they should be doing for our veterans right now that they're not fucking doing, but they're taking half this fucking money and giving to other people.
They're giving people who just enter the country legally houses and healthcare, and they got veterans and shit like that. It's not good.
It's crazy. I'm so like just about all that shit, especially when it comes to the very, because like, I got family in the military. My sister-in-law, her husband, he's Army. My brother-in-law is Coast Guard. I got family that are in the Navy. I got family that's in the Marines. So whenever I see anything that's being done to these veterans, like in a bad or a negative fucking way, it rubs me the wrong way, and I get really, really angry where I have to just step back and really take it in and just breathe, because it's just these women and men are fucking dying for us, going somewhere else, fighting somebody else's fucking war.
They should be the most taken care of people in the world, in our country. The people that need to be taken care of the most in this country are the people who do go off and they go off away from their families in foreign countries. And even if they don't get into combat or anything like that, these people are willing to, and that's why they should be. And there are some that do, and there's some people that pay the ultimate sacrifice that don't ever come home. And I mean, they should all be taken care of. I don't want to talk about that though, because I start getting
yeah.
I start getting kind of angry.
Yep, and that's exactly how I get. So, what's one song out of the new album that you think is your favorite song in the whole entire album that you did?
I think the last song on the album. It's called Judas the Liar. It's first of all, we threw away like four songs off the album. When we started recording the project, we recorded what we thought was good, like what we like that boom bap East Coast,
right.
Like that. He's the same way. He likes that same shit, and you know, with the samples and like all that shit, you know, and it was like, yo, this is dope. I'm having so much fun. But then I was like, hold up, we need a sound. Like we have to have a sound. And we heard this one beat, and I started writing hooks. These hooks started coming to me, like, and this usually I'm rapping very aggressive, and it's about, you know, fighting and this and that. This one kind of took a different. This whole album kind of took a different tone, and it's more like the thoughts that I had that is going on, and like more like suffering type shit and like stuff like that. And it was this album has more of a vulnerable side to me that's not so, you know, in your face. But the last song on the album is called Judas the Liar, and that's a really cool song. I like that song a lot. But throughout the whole album, there's just really, really, really good verses on the whole project.
No, I don't doubt it at all. I don't doubt it at all, because that one that you did with Tom, the two that you did with Tom, blew my mind.
Yeah.
Blew my mind, because I was just like, I can hear, and this is the way I saw it, I can hear that you got Tom to get in that bag.
Yeah, we both did. I mean, so the first project, Brave One, is a big album. It's I don't think it's ever left the iTunes top 200 charts ever. It's which is huge for an independent project. And it's got a song on there that I believe is already gold, or it might be getting close, and that's White Boys. But the Brave 2 to me was a more special project out of the two, because we sat there together and we rewrote verses, each of us. I had to rewrite one of my verses 3 fucking times. Just doing that as an artist, just like accepting the fact that, wait, what do you mean it's not good enough? Or shit, this changed. This artist was supposed to be on it, fell off. Now we got this other artist. Like, there was lots of interchangeable parts that were going on, and there was a lot of things that, you know, we had to rewrite verses and shit. And rewriting a verse for a rapper is not fun.
I bet.
But when you do that, you're just
Sharpening
sharpening that
shit.
blade. And that Brave 2 project leveled me up rap wise ability, because how much I went through rewriting verses and competing. It's a competition no matter what, right? You're rapping. And when you're rapping with your friend, you're not trying to get bodied. So you're rapping your ass off. And then it just makes you a better rapper. And now finding this new way to record, like actually just cutting the beat on, writing the line, walking away, and then just letting that beat marinate, and then just kind of like writing with off the beat. It's just, I feel like I've made a new ceiling. And I can do this shit for as long as I want to now. But I don't know. Every day I ask myself, like I said in that video today, like, all right, how much more you got, motherfucker? Like, what else you got? Like, everybody's got a window, and it shuts, and then the shit's over with, and people don't care about it, no more.
I don't think that's ever going to happen. I could just speak for me. I can't speak for anybody else. But when I fuck with a rapper, I do this full-fledged balls to the wall. You gonna get old when I'm gonna get old, and I'm still gonna be listening to your shit. I'm gonna be here 93 years old, listening to Adam Calhoun rolling up the block with his little walker, with gray ass beard down to his fucking knees, and I'm gonna be screaming and having another heart attack. I'm gonna have a nurse right next to me. That's what I'm gonna be talking to.
Yeah, man.
My wife's.
I don't know if I want to go that far with it. I think there'll be a certain point where I'm like, all right, I did enough. I'm done. And I'll say a few things I said on that video that I made today. I'm not gonna announce my departure when I'm done. I'm just gonna have a flip phone, and that'll be that, and people will know. Where is he?
I ain't gonna lie. When you said that, in my mind, I was just like, yo, that is just straight street shit. Like, if you don't want nobody to know, I'm just not gonna pick up I'm gonna ghost. It's really easy to ghost nowadays.
Yeah. I got a couple more things in me that I want to get out, and yeah, man, like, this is my 14th project, and since 2018 or 17, someone fact checked that. I think my first project that I put out, like, professionally, when I say professionally, I mean with this big platform and all this, it was 2017 or 18. I can't remember which one. But yeah, that's a lot of albums in a short amount of time. And
that's a lot. There's mainstream artists out there that were rapping in the 90s that don't have that much music.
Yeah, and some of it, I'll tell you, some of it wasn't good. There's some albums that I wish I wouldn't have put out, like Pressure. There's a lot of people like, man, I love that album. And I'm like, man, that album's trash. Like, that was a time in my life where I wasn't in there. I kind of lost it. I was really, really lost. And I don't know what was going on with me. I guess the best way to explain it, I was just a very lost person. I was buying things to try to, cars, and, I thought cars and women and money and things like this, I thought that's what would fill this hole. And actually to find out that was really just made the hole bigger. It was like things that would give me fast, like, oh, that feels good fast. Right. That shit don't last, and it actually makes you sicker. So I made myself more sick, and I kicked Margie out of the house and got her own place, and I really just went crazy. That's why I did that song. There's a song that we're dropping Friday, and it says, I lost my mind the other day, and it says I lost my mind the other day, and I don't know if it's safe for me to be alone. Like, that's where that came from, was that time period.
Wow.
I was really fucked up, man. I tried checking myself into like a place to get, help. And they were like, are you gonna hurt anybody? Do you feel like you're gonna hurt anybody or yourself? And I'm like, no, I think I'm dying inside. I feel like I'm dying. And they're like, well, we can't help you. If you're not gonna kill yourself or kill anyone else, we can't help you. And I was just like,
That's
yeah, it was crazy. But I
that's
went down a really
nuts.
pretty shitty road, and it's weird to hear like people who are successful talk about their hardships. But before I was ever successful, I was fucked. You know, I was out of there. I was homeless, no money. You guys know what it is. I had.
But you know what? You know what? With you going through what you went through is why you were meant to be a rapper, because you have so much that you have to get out that you could hear it in your lyrics, you could hear it in your verses and your features. You know, no matter whenever you in that mic, whether it's a country album or it's not, whether it's rap, whether it's whatever, you're going to let that out, and you're going to just, and that's your therapy. That's your, I'm good with it because now you have a story to tell, and your story it resonates with me because it's partially my story. You're
Yeah,
talking about the things that I've been through, things that I've seen, things that we were around back in those times and everything. So, I mean, your music speaks for itself, and everything that you've gone through. I feel like when you artists go through what you guys go through in your life and make music, so I can hear it, it feels like you were here to put to make me understand. You understand? I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but
no, I mean,
you're
music changes the way you feel, or might make you feel a different way about things. I mean, it changes your perception, it changes your mood, it changes, it affects you. Some people listen to it to work out, some people listen to it to relax, some people listen to it before they're about to go fight. It's like everyone's music resonates with people differently. It hits them differently. And when people are like, oh man, your music saved my life, and I'm like, my music's about hurting people. My music's about how hurt I am. Like, I'm about to hurt people.
but I think it's because it's more of a, it saved my life because I was about to go cross this line, and then you brought me back to the hardship it was to be back in those days, and made me not make that decision to cross that fucking line to go back to the same shit.
Yeah,
And it's like I take music as a guide to me. Like, you guys are leading me to what's going on in my life and putting a soundtrack behind it.
yeah.
So I mean, I take music completely different than a lot of the people that I chill with. I mean, I got dudes that I fuck with it, but then they're not really the way I am with it. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, honestly, and I'm not trying to sound edgy or anything, but honestly, it's really hard. This is my opinion, but like a lot of hood dudes, a lot of black dudes, they don't really fuck with white rappers that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least the guys that I know, you know what I'm saying? They're not bumping M. I'm not bumping M. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm bumping
yeah,
them every fucking day.
yeah, I'm not like
Every day.
like it doesn't resonate with me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
like nowadays I'm bumping like Schoolboy Q, Freddie Gibbs, fucking Benny the Butcher, like
Oh,
shit like that.
serious.
Like
Oh. Are
old
you into any battle rap? You get into battle rap at all?
yeah, I've watched a lot of the what was that, King of the Dot? Is that
Yeah.
yeah, like I've watched a ton of those dudes. Rest in peace to Pat Stay,
Facts. Rest in peace, Pat Stay, man.
I think that's another thing that people might not understand about me is that like my hip hop history and catalog before I ever started doing music is fucking crazy. Like if it's about rap, I know something about it. Like you just mentioned battle shit. Like I don't like when we were younger, they didn't have those platforms. There was like 106 and Park, like BET, that shit.
The basement, the Tigger, the basement
with Tigger,
oh,
and shit like that. Like, but like, as far as the battle scene now, these guys are just, it's like what the fuck, and it's also these guys are keeping shit in the chambers that's already written. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a little. it's like football. Football's evolved to it's faster, it's harder hitting. You know what I'm saying? That's what these battles are now. And but yeah,
like URL is one of the top like platforms for battle rap.
Who is that? He's kind of like a Middle Eastern dude. He doesn't
Disaster.
Disaster. Crazy.
That boy's insane.
But like, yeah, Pat Stay was cool because he didn't have to say a lot to make you just be like, oh.
And that's what made me the biggest fan of Pat Stay was just the ease, the way he jokes, the way he just delivers everything. I'm just like, dude, the charisma is at 100% when he's on stage.
Yeah, it was. I watched a lot. I don't know a lot of their names because I didn't get too into it, but I spent hours just watching and listening to the lyrics. Like that the black dude, maybe his name's Daylight. I can't remember. He's got the tattoo on his face. Is it Daylight?
Daylight. Yeah.
Like, I can name a lot of these guys, but they're just. But you know what I noticed? You know what I noticed? And this isn't all the way true, but it's true a lot. A lot of guys that are really good at battle rapping can't write a rap song and save their fucking life.
There's been an argument that I've been having because I do some battle rap reactions and I've been having that same argument. And I tell people there are a lot that don't write on beat, but there are a couple, like if you get into Loaded Lux or Murder Mook or
Murder Mook's dope.
If you hear their tracks, they sound like mainstream fucking rappers.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that are coming up right now that all their life is battle rap, and they don't know how to do nothing else outside of that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fucking it up.
They can't write like a replayable rap song. It's like it's a thing. It's like M. A lot of his songs, his best songs are hooks that are other people are on the hooks, like Pink or man, my head is fucked today.
Skylar Grey.
What's the was it Dido?
Dido for the stand.
Yeah, and then you had come on, the finest Rihanna. Yeah, Rihanna.
He's like that fine ass bitch right there. Yeah, goddamn right.
Yeah,
Rihanna,
then,
I love
like
Rihanna.
Aerosmith, like sing for the year. So like a lot of his biggest songs, minus like, obviously he had some big songs. Like, listen, Eminem is the best lyrical rapper that ever lived, which makes him the best rapper that ever lived because rap is lyrics. Plus the impact that he made on rap, plus the records that he sold, plus, I mean, the list goes on. But I do not ride around bumping M. I ride around bumping 50. That's what I ride around.
Facts! Yeah. I ride around bumping 50, and then there's 2-3 Eminem songs, and then there's another 50 Cent probably, and there's like 4 more. Look, listen, bro. When I bought the Marshall Mathers LP, and I listened to that fucking album, this man changed my world. And I was like, nope. And I'm a diehard. And I understand it. You see how you explained it? And that's exactly how the fuck it's supposed to be explained. There's motherfuckers out here hating him for fucking the absolutely wrong reason.
No, he's the best rapper that ever lived. I just don't listen to his music. I really listen to, like, I ride around listen to like Goody Mob and Old Outkast and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like Field Mob and like just old shit, like from back in the day, like old
some shit popped up in my phone. Like I was listening to the music, I was doing some shit in the studio. I'm listening to music, and fucking Naughty by Nature came on. And I was just like, oh, I bumped the fuck out that shit, bro.
Yeah, I like Onyx. I didn't really fuck with Naughty by Nature. I fuck with Onyx because they were really rough. MOP, I really fuck with MOP. I mean, we can go on and on. But I think a lot of these, I don't know how many people in here even know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, I think me and you. I know Larry's in here. Larry Belafonte. Larry! I know he in here. He knows what the fuck we're talking about right now.
That dude can rap his ass off. How many people are in the chat?
I'm seeing 129, but
I can't see anything. What's up, everybody?
I'm seeing about 129 right now. Yeah, Larry's a real one, man. I met him through doing reactions. Somebody told me to go listen to one of his songs and do a reaction of it, and I did it, and I was like, holy fuck.
He can really rap.
That boy can rap, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Larry, man. Shout out to. I tried to rap once. I did one rap, and when I did it, there was not a good reception about the shit that I was saying. So I was like, it's not for me. Maybe I should just stay here just screaming for no fucking reason.
So rap is not something you just try. Rap is something that I was willing to die about. Rap was something that I was willing to, and I did not see my son for years, not proud of it. You know, I thought, oh, I can lose all these things. I can lose these relationships with my friends and my family and not see my son, because when I make it, I can get it all back. But that's not exactly how it works. You know what I mean? Like, but I was willing, because I was so young, you know, 18, 19, 20. I was so young. I was willing to lose it all, to fucking gamble it all for this dream. And it didn't work how I thought it worked. And then here I am years ago at 37 when my first project actually, boom, hit. And now I'm 44, dog. So it's like, it doesn't always work how you want it to work. It works how
how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. So,
and that's some true shit though. That's some absolutely true shit. Not in a million years, I never would have thought I would have been doing this shit.
Dog, me neither.
No, I my fuck, I'm 17, 18, 19. I'm in the streets. I'm hustling. I'm fucking making money. I'm doing shit in the street. YouTube, the fuck is that? No,
that's another thing. Another thing, people are like, Adam, you weren't in the streets, or you weren't in country, or you weren't the motherfucker. I've been in where's my hand? I've been in the streets with some crazy motherfuckers. I've been in prison. I've been in the suburbs. I live in the suburbs. I've been in the country. I've been everywhere. And I think most people have also. You know what I'm saying? You can't just pigeonhole somebody as like, you're this or you're this. I'm an American. I've been all over this damn country 4 different times on tour. You know what I mean? Like, and before that, in the early 2000s, late 90s, like I said, I've said this plenty of times, there was no white dudes mixing and engineering shit in their house or in their mom's basement and shit like that. You had to go out to the neighborhoods that were black. And you're a white dude, and you're the only motherfucking white dude there. That's just how it was. But anyways, now these kids, they can record their own shit in their closet, and it sounds like it was recorded in a big studio. You know, the times have changed. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
And it's different now. So, but I definitely went down the hip hop road. I definitely went down the rap road. I definitely paid my dues, and I'm happy that I'm here today. And now I just want to show how good of a rapper I actually am. And when I feel like I've done enough, shit, dog.
Well, I hope that day is very, very far from here, because the music that you put out, I can speak for myself. I fuck with everything because you talk my talk. You understand what it is.
Everybody's got everything, and everyone has a shelf life, and sooner or later, there's very few artists that can go for 10 plus years, and then you get it even, and then it's 20 and 30. There's very few artists that can do that, and I'm not gonna try to be one that does. If I could get to 10 years, I'm good. But
the most important thing is your mental health, brother. That's the most important thing. Whatever gets you to the point where you're like, all right, I'm good. We're just gonna have to accept it, baby.
Yeah.
He's not gonna tell us shit. He's not gonna even send a message or a TikTok or nothing. This motherfucker's gonna be like, nope, turn off and throw the phone in the lake.
I think people watching probably don't believe that, but I would say I got about 1.5 years more in me, honestly. I did the math the other day of how long it will take to do what I'm doing and how much I can get out, and I think maybe about 1.5 years. But we'll see. You know, everything, whatever, man. I don't like putting a time on anything, but I would like to go live a normal life. You know, I dropped my daughter off at preschool today, and it was weird. I took a few pictures with some guys, and I just looked around. I was like, I don't look anything like any of these people. Like you know, I'm wearing like I think a pair of Yeezys and some camo pants and like a ripped up shirt. This hat on backwards. I'm tatted up. I look like a prison inmate. And you got these dads that are like Rick and
shout out to Talisa for the dono.
Yeah, like it's just time to be dad, and it's getting there. You know, my kids are young now, so it's okay, but they're getting older, and right. It's gonna be time to.
I mean, be honest with you, that's the most important thing in the world, and that's where hopefully one day I could reach, that I could just say, you know, now I could just step back and I could just spend time with my family. By that time, probably grandkids, and just live my life as happy as I can. And that's all we can really fucking ask for.
That's the main thing. I just want to be happy, and I'm not, you know.
Well, I hope I could put some type of a smile on your face, bro. Oh, we got about 10 minutes before well, 9 minutes now before the
13 minutes.
13?
7:47. So it's
your time is different. Your time is different.
What? It's 7:47.
It's 8:47 here.
It's 8:47 o'clock. Yeah, we can't miss this debate. This is a big one.
Not at all. Not at all, man. Talisa, thank you, Talisa, for the dono. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you, Robert, for the dono.
If there's anything you want to ask me or anything, I'm here, man.
All I need to know is you need to let me do a skit in one of your albums, bro.
Yeah, I'd be honored.
I need to do a skit in one of your albums. I could do not everything.
I'd like to do what you do, like right there, how you start yelling at the like. I'd like you to do the whole, one of your whole skits that you do right here.
I could do that. I mean, that's normal to me. I'm about to go do that shit when I go inside when I watch this fucking debate. I'm gonna start screaming at Federico. Neighbors gonna be calling the cops and shit. It's gonna be fun.
You know what I always wanted to know? Okay. Who is on your back wall? You got M.
I got M, Elvis, Wayne, my man Ren. He's a UK artist.
I know who that is. I know who that is.
Upchurch and you.
And no, but who's on the top right? Oh, that's Ren.
That's Ren. The bottom right.
Who's on the top middle?
Top middle's Elvis.
Okay, I can see it now. Elvis. Here, listen, I'll tell you a story about Elvis. As a kid, I just thought Elvis was like, hey, I'm Elvis, hubba, hubba, hubba. You know, I thought that was Elvis. Dude, right. When I watched that movie they did about him, it was all right. But there was the last scene, I think, when the credits are rolling, it's Elvis's last performance he did before he died. And I went and I watched that live. It was like 1974 or 76. I can't remember. But it was his last performance, and he's playing the piano and he's playing Unchained Melody. And when he's belting out, he was like an opera singer. Yeah. He really is the greatest of all time. Like, this dude could play the piano, and he was fucked up on, they're pumping him full of drugs and all types of shit to keep him awake, pumping him full of drugs to put him to sleep. Right. This dude could play the guitar, the piano. He can orchestrate fucking music. This guy was fucking literally is the GOAT, period.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I heard the rumors about Elvis as I was growing up, and I didn't really put no mind to it until somebody donated me to go do an Elvis reaction. And I did it, and I was like, whoa, hold on. Oh, like, I didn't hear this before. And then I started diving into it. 3 years later, dude, this whole entire bookshelf right here is full of Elvis memorabilia. Like, this man to me is like, he is something different, bro. He's a fucking beast.
Dude, I watched this shit. So I've watched tons and tons of performances of him in the casino that he couldn't leave forever because whatever. Bro, this dude would go out to the crowd and kiss every broad in the crowd on the mouth. It didn't matter.
On the mouth.
It didn't matter if they were an 80-year-old lady or like a fucking 18-year-old or a 30-year-old. It didn't matter. He's kissing every broad on the mouth. And the guys are just like, I don't even give a shit. Like, he was the fucking man.
Like, you know how my girl gonna ride me because she's gonna think I'm you.
No, Elvis was. I always thought he was just like a hunka burner, but he was really that dude. Like he could really sing his ass off.
That man has taken people's songs and made it completely different feeling, a completely different vibe, bro. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes left. Adam, once again, my brother, thank you so much. I appreciate you even taking the time out to hang out with me for a little bit.
I'd like to do it again.
Oh, absolutely. The door's always open. Whenever you want, I'm there. I'll run my shit around your shit. Hey, you tell me.
Nah, well, we'll figure it out like we did on this one.
Facts. Guys,
Ray, I just want to say to you and to your people, thank you for always reacting to all of our music, man. And thank you for being you, and thank you for helping pushing our careers even further and getting people's eyes who didn't know who we were on us. And thank you, man.
Man, it's a pleasure, bro. It's a pleasure even having this conversation with you, bro. So you already know, you my brother. You need anything from me, like I told you, you got the number. Call me.
All right, and I'll see you in Florida when I'm on tour, dog.
Oh, I'm there. Absolutely.
All right, man.
All right, bro. Peace. Guys, I hope everybody enjoyed. That was one of the best hours of my life with my man Adam Calhoun. We were able to chop it up. I hope you guys had fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a little butterflies in my stomach. I had a little butterflies in my stomach. Now, but that was a cool conversation I had with my man Adam. I hope we could do this again. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. We do have the debates going on. So after that, I got some videos that I did earlier, and I got story time with Ray up there. So you guys can go ahead and check those out, and I check mine out. I love you guys. I am going to talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Peace.